Namaste. Pranam. Today we are going to discuss the main concept of English, and that is we are going to start from the beginning. That what is the main concepts? Those are very much important for spoken English. We are going to start from the sentences. Whether you are in a 5th standard, 6th standard, 7th, 8th, 9th or 10th, the main concept that is important is sentence. In Gujarati, in English, in Hindi or in any language, what do we speak? We speak sentences. So sentence is the key point. Let's discuss how to make a sentence. To make any sentence, first of all, you have to write subject. Subject comes always first, then after there comes verb. SUB is the short form of subject. So, in any sentence, in English, there comes always subject first and then after verb. What is the difference between English and Gujarati, English and Hindi? So that difference is very clear. In English, subject comes first and verb comes at the second place. While in Hindi, in Gujarati, subject comes first, but verb does not come at the second place. Verb comes third place. At last. Verb comes at last. How? See. If I am saying, मैं पानी पीता हूँ. So, who drinks water? मैं. I. So, I is a subject because it is the answer of who. So, when you ask the question who, the answer of this who is a subject. जैसे हम पढ़ रहे हैं. So, who are learning? We are learning. So, we is a subject. I am speaking. Who is speaking? I am speaking. So, I is a subject. Children are playing. So, who are playing? Children. So, children are the subject. So, I is a subject. Then after, see, पीता हूँ is a verb. Is a verb. But पीता हूँ comes at the third place, while पानी comes at the second place in Hindi and Gujarati. But in English, this comes at second place. I drink water. So first, second, third. While in Hindi, it will be first, second, third. So there is a difference. For English, what is the requirement? You have to write the verb at the second place and object at the third place. Subject comes first, verb comes second, and then comes object. So object comes third place in English. Now see how it will come. There are two types of object. Object 1 and object 2. When you are asking the question whom, the answer is object 1. While when you are asking the question what, the answer is object 2. Just like I teach you English. So over here, who teaches you English? I. So this is the answer of who, and that's why it is subject. Whom I teach? You. So this is object. What I teach? English. Object number 2. So basically what we are discussing, that object and subject and verb. In English, subject comes first, then after comes verb, then after comes object 1, object 2. If I give you more example, then see, we play cricket. अब हिंदी में हम क्या बोलेंगे? हम क्रिकेट खेलते हैं. तो हिंदी में वर्ब जो है वो लास्ट में आता है. हम क्रिकेट खेलते हैं. While in English it will come, we play cricket. I understand you. So who understands? I. I understand. Verb whom? You. I know you. I is the subject, know is the verb, and you. I know you. He tells me. वो मुझे कहता है. So who is telling me? He. So he is the subject. Tells me. Whom? किसको बोलता है? मुझे. Me. So that is an object. So first of all, when you have to form any sentence, you have to learn to put the right order. See, these are the basic grammar, and to speak any language, you require basic grammar. I'm not saying you must learn everything. Every grammar should be on your fingertips. Everything, no. But basic construction is compulsory to understand. So let me explain you again that what does it mean. See, it's very simple. First of all, you will write subject. Then after, in English, you will write verb. Then after, you will write object 1. It means the answer of whom. And then after, you will write the answer of what. There is no requirement, ये compulsory नहीं है, जरूरी नहीं है, that in every subject, both object comes. दोनों object आएंगे. No compulsory. It's not required even. Sometimes it happens. Maximum time, we speak either object 1 only or object 2 only. So, the basic difference we are discussing in this point is only this, that in English, there comes subject, then verb, and then object. While in other language, particularly English and Hindi, there comes subject, object, and verb. So this is the basic difference. We will discuss about this thing more in the next part. Right now, you only practice that how to form a sentence. 2-3 examples I am giving, and then after we are leaving. जैसे कि मैं टीवी देखता हूँ. अब इसको इंग्लिश में कैसे लिखोगे, बोलोगे मैं टीवी देखता हूँ. तो पहले मैं टीवी देखता हूँ, वर्ब आया अंत में. अब आपको इंग्लिश में लिखना है या बोलना है, तो आप लिखोगे मैं देखता हूँ टीवी. मैं टीवी देखता हूँ. आई वॉच टीवी. मैं आम खाता हूँ. तो मैं आम ऑब्जेक्ट हुआ, क्या खाता हूँ, व्हाट आई ईट, आम. आई ईट मैंगोज. हिंदी में हुआ मैं आम खाता हूँ. इंग्लिश में क्या होगा, मैं खाता हूँ आम. आई ईट मैंगोज. मैं क्रिकेट खेलता हूँ. मैं क्रिकेट खेलता हूँ. इंग्लिश करोगे, कैसे करोगे, कौन खेलता है, आई. तो पहले आएगा आई, देन आफ्टर प्ले वर्ब आएगा, और क्रिकेट आएगा बाद में. सो हिंदी और इंग्लिश में या गुजराती और इंग्लिश में, डजेंट मैटर, व्हाट हैपन्स दैट सब्जेक्ट वहीं का वहीं रहता है, लेकिन वर्ब और ऑब्जेक्ट जो हैं वो बदल जाते हैं। सो दिस इज अबाउट द सेंटेंस। ये हम पार्ट 1 अभी कर रहे हैं, और ज़्यादा नेक्स्ट टाइम देखेंगे। डिस्क्रिप्शन के अंदर ऐसे थोड़े एग्जाम्पल्स दिए हुए हैं। आई हैव गिवन सम एग्जाम्पल्स इन डिस्क्रिप्शन, सो यू सी ओवर देयर एंड ट्राई टू अंडरस्टैंड। नमस्ते।